Welcome to Waiting to Roar TV, Unmasking Electoral Integrity in Nigeria. Your premier destination for incisive political analysis and accountability journalism. Edo Election Tribunal exposes overvoting scandal, a blow to Nigeria's democratic credibility. The Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, sitting in Abuja, took a dramatic turn this week as Governor Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressives Congress, APC, abruptly closed his defense after presenting a single witness whose testimony laid bare allegations of electoral malpractice during the September 21, 2024, gubernatorial poll. The revelation has reignited urgent conversations about the systemic rot of election rigging in Nigeria and its corrosive impact on democracy. Governor Okpebholo's legal team, led by Senior Advocate of Nigeria Monday Okpebholo, called APC polling agent Usman Majek as their sole witness. Majek, stationed at a polling unit in Ovia Southwest LGA, stunned the courtroom by confessing to overvoting, a critical form of electoral fraud, in his unit. Under cross-examination by petitioner's counsel Adetunji Oyapo, SAN, Majek admitted that the number of votes cast exceeded the number of accredited voters, a violation of Nigeria's Electoral Act. He further disclosed that accreditation and voting occurred simultaneously, a procedural breach that creates loopholes for manipulation. Notably, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, which conducted the disputed election, had earlier closed its case without calling a single witness to defend the credibility of the process. This glaring omission has fueled accusations of institutional complicity in electoral malpractice. The Edo Tribunal saga is not an isolated incident but a microcosm of a national crisis. Overvoting, ballot box snatching, falsified results, and voter intimidation remain endemic in Nigeria's electoral system, with dire consequences. 1. Erosion of public trust. When citizens perceive elections as predetermined or fraudulent, voter apathy deepens. The 2023 general election saw a dismal 27% voter turnout, reflecting widespread disillusionment. 2. Legitimacy crisis. Leaders declared winners through rigged polls lack moral authority to govern, exacerbating political instability. The 2020 #EndSARS protests, partly fueled by youth frustration with systemic corruption, underscore this tension. 3. Judicial burden. Tribunals are inundated with petitions. Over 1,000 cases arose from the 2023 elections alone. Prolonged litigation stalls governance and diverts public resources. 4. Violence and insecurity. Contested polls often trigger violence. The 2023 Kano and Rivers State post-election clashes left dozens dead, illustrating how electoral fraud fans the flames of conflict. 5. Global repercussions. Nigeria's reputation as Africa's democratic beacon dims. The EU's 2023 election observer mission cited grave irregularities, diminishing foreign investor confidence. Historical context: a cycle of fraud. Nigeria's struggle with electoral integrity is decades old. The 2007 election, dubbed the worst in history by observers, saw rampant rigging under President Obasanjo. While biometric voter registration and electronic result transmission, BVAS, introduced in 2022 promised reform, their inconsistent application, as seen in Edo, highlights enduring gaps. INEC's silence, a red flag. INEC's refusal to defend its process in Edo mirrors its controversial role in the 2023 presidential election, where technical glitches disrupted result uploads. Such failures embolden rigging and signal urgent need for institutional overhaul. The path forward: reclaiming democracy. For Nigeria to heal, stakeholders must strengthen INEC's independence and accountability. Enforce strict penalties for electoral offenders. Empower civic groups and technology to enhance transparency. Foster a culture of ethical leadership over win-at-all-costs politics. A call to vigilance. The Edo Tribunal reminds us that democracy's survival hinges on citizens' vigilance. At Waiting to Roar TV, we pledge to keep you informed, amplify marginalized voices, and hold power to account. Subscribe now to Waiting to Roar TV for in-depth coverage of the Edo Tribunal verdict, exclusive interviews with electoral experts, and grassroots stories from Nigerians demanding change. Together, let's roar for a democracy that truly serves the people. This is PPA, signing off. Stay informed. Stay empowered.